Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama and Sewell Thomas Stadium. Derek Jones and Jared Mitchell with you for Game 2 of the Tuscaloosa Regional between Alabama State and Alabama. It's Tyler Fay. And down goes Devin Chandler. He strikes out to open up the top of the first. Devine, the regular shortstop for Alabama State, strikes out on 3 pitches.
And Tyler Fay looking about as sharp as he can possibly.
And this will be deposited in the left field for a base hit. So Oropeza is a 2-out base runner, first hit of the contest for the Hornets.
And Fay choke more in game 2 or 3 if they have to.
The junior Nigel Jenkins with a runner on sends this one out towards center field, right to Bryce Fowler.
Anything at any time.
Fowler swings at this one, drives it out towards center field, going back and off the glove of Jenkins. Fowler racing around second base. Head first slide into third, and it's a leadoff triple for Bryce Fowler. LeBron pops this one towards center field. It's caught by Jenkins. Tagging and scoring is Fowler, and it is 1-0 Alabama.
Travel further, and it's going to feel like you're standing there forever.
7th pitch to Neal is grounded over to second base. And Espaillat able to make the throw for out number 2. RBI from Justin LeBron, 1-0 Alabama with a 1-2 count. Hit over to short, fielded by Devine. And the Hornets are out of the bottom of the first, but the Crimson Tide.
We talked about it. They didn't see Tyler Fay, but they know what they're up to. They've seen video. They know what's going on.
Down goes Callaway. Fay gets him with an off. NCAA regional appearance, first since 2022. And that one is swing and a miss, getting away, and the throw is not there as Williams is able to beat it out after the third strike got away from John Lim.
See, it goes down there, but you can see it slid forward before the toe clipped the bag.
So we'll see if that tag got there before Williams' foot.
Yeah, that's clearly way in front. The tag's on him already. He's out.
Yes. So the call will be changed to an out. Mike not on in. Baffling the Hornets batters so far. And that one caught a piece of Clark. He'll head over to first. Runner on the move. Ball gets away from Lim, but Lim makes the toss to Vaughn over at first base. And having an atmosphere that made it tough on the opponent as Lim hits this one. And Espaillat has it deflect off his glove. Lim is safe over at first base.
Yeah, 100%. It is pretty much a light show. It's impressive.
Ground ball over to third. They go to second for 1 as Santana able to make the throw to Espaillat. Hines ahead here, 2-0. High in the air for Braden Devine. Into the 1-0 game, and also giving them their first tournament win. This one blasted to left and gone. Luke Vaughn with a 2-run homer, and it is 3-0 Alabama.
Yeah, and he was able to get a pitch that he was able to scoop down and in Looks like here, and that ball leaves the bat at 94 miles an hour and goes 357 feet.
And the big fly from Luke Vaughn.
As you can see, he got the heater there and was able to get that bat head out. And yeah, he didn't miss that ball, and he knew it. And you can see that dugout jumping out, knowing that they had a couple runs about to be deposited, only to kind of turn it over when getting mistakes in the middle of the plate.
And a walk drawn by Steele. As we get a look, a sac fly from Justin LeBron. This one skied in the air towards left field, and Chandler makes the catch, but Alabama
strike ball, whatever it is, and just continues to go to work. And it's easy to work and play behind a guy that pitches the way he does, and it's the biggest reason why he is their game one starter when he is.
Vaughn to Fay for the first out of the inning. This one driven out towards center field, and Fowler makes the catch right in front of the wall. Chandler
being uncomfortable and kind of not in his own rhythm, if you will.
And there's a walk to Devine. So Devine's a two-out base runner for Miguel Oropeza. To this top of the third. And this one is driven out towards left field and deep back to the wall. Goodbye. A two-run homer from Miguel Oropeza. And the Alabama State faithful have something to cheer about. It's a 3-2 game as the Crimson Tide lead is cut to a run.
What did I speak on earlier? Miguel Oropeza has been awesome in this lineup. How about 101 exit velocity off the bat here? 417 feet on a hung slider over the middle of the plate, and he didn't miss a single stitch of that baseball.
That one put the chain on to celebrate the homer. Popped in the air. First base side, foul territory, and the catch is made by Luke Vaughn. But Jose,
that breaking ball again, as he did in his first at bat.
LeBron strikes out for the first out of the inning. 8 in a row. And Brady Neal puts this one into center field for a base hit. It's fumbled by Jenkins. Neal takes advantage and heads to second base. Chance, they'll make you pay for it, and that's what's happened in this game so far. As Torres hits this one over to short, going to be a tough play offline, and Torres is safe at first base. Devine had to go deep in the hole there, and that made it mission impossible. Popped up. Devine is there. 2 outs.
We get the infield fly rule there too as well.
Ground ball over to third. Fielded by Santana. Makes the throw. That ends the inning. No further damage. Bob
can kind of carried him through that, and just a 3-2 slider. It's really not a bad slider. Just kind of away, just up enough, and he got his arms extended and hammered it. And so, you know, just got to get back in here and get a 0 right here.
Coach, talk about
3-4 at one point, and it's just too valuable at the top right there. So really good job right there on his part. Getting that thing going in the first there, Braun executing, got us on the board, and so now we just got to do a good job of extending stuff. You know, you make 2 errors that last inning, and we got it.
Ground ball, could be 2. Vaughn turns for 1, the relay, double play. One, 2, out towards Bryce Fowler, right center, makes the catch. And that closes out a threat potentially for Alabama State. Still a bunt laid down by Brennan Holt. This is trouble. And an infield single. The ball gets away towards the dugout. Holt will head to second base. Another defensive mishap. for the Hornets.
And just an ill-advised.
Holt dancing around at second base. Into center field. This will fall in front of Jenkins for a base hit. Holt blazing around third base. It's a 4-2 lead for Alabama.
The mindset he's going with when he's going out there and talking to him, making him understand we can't continue to give outs away and opportunities to him the way they have so far early in this ballgame.
Peyton Steele drives this to left field. And the catch is made there out and left. It's tough to tell from our vantage point, but he snuck that in. Great play made there by Devin Chandler.
About what he's done with runners in scoring position. He's hitting the smooth 400 there, which I think we may have the script.
Fowler has his second hit of the day. This will drive in Luke Vaughn. 5-2 Alabama after the RBI single from Bryce Fowler.
This is twice Bryce Fowler's been on the
stolen base department. And Justin LeBron strikes out for the second time tonight.
That's when I think you'll really see Justin LeBron take off and start playing to what we know is his potential.
Another hit for Brady Neal. Jenkins gets to it, but another run is going to score for Alabama. It's an RBI hit for Brady Neal as Bryce Fowler brings in run 6 for the Crimson Tide. 6-2 Alabama. Of 6. And there is a walk for Torres.
Have to burn a ton of that bullpen, because if you are in a situation where you go into a loser's bracket game, that's another game you'll have to play on the weekend.
Oh, and that caught John Lim, and he is upset. That one rode in on him. Advancing to second base because of an error. 1-0. Gets away from Callaway. Neal is in to score. Runners advance. 7-2 Alabama. To Hines. So Torres at third. Lim at second. Ground ball. It has eyes for center field. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Torres and Lim are in. It's a 2-run RBI single for Eric Hines, and the lead all of a sudden is 9-2 for Alabama.
We can just keep this thing at bay here. We got a chance. It's turned into a 6-run inning, and now that makes it tough on how to go about using the staff going forward.
And Holt strikes out to end the inning. But
of it all and how he's able to do this thing.
9-1-2 for the Hornets as Santana drives this one to left field. Steele is there. 1 out.
Same 3 starters every time they went out there, that they feel fine with all of those guys throwing whenever it is their turn to throw. And I think that they wanted to come out and start this tournament off on the right foot by throwing Tyler Fay tonight.
And thus far it's paid off. One, two. Blooped into right center for a hit. So Devine is on for the second straight.
To left center. So this has been a thorn in Tyler Fay's side so far, but he's able to get him there.
Oropeza strikes out. Another K.
Until they just played it pretty much everybody that came to the plate.
And Luke Vaughn starts up the bottom of the 5th with a walk. Camden Matthews back out there. Has to do a lot of times depending on how obviously the bracket shakes out. In the air towards right center field, and there to make the catch is Nigel Jenkins. Unsurprisingly, has been a big part of the proceedings for Alabama tonight. This one bounces away from Callaway. Teams Bethune-Cookman beat Florida and LSU in midweek games, so the SWAC, don't sleep on that league. They can create problems. And Bethune-Cookman,
But there's just not many people that move the way he does out of the ball field.
looks so smooth when he moves around out there. And he launches this one to deep left field, back and gone. The 15th home run of the season for Justin LeBron. And the lead balloons further for the Crimson Tide. From Mr. LeBron.
Well, one thing I would not advise you to do is to throw him heaters over the middle of the plate with 2 strikes. He does just that. And LeBron says, thank you. Here's 105 miles an hour exit velocity for 400 feet, and I'm going to hit this thing over the left field wall for another couple runs. That's an impressive swing by that young man.
Jason Torres puts this one in the air. And Espaillat able to make the catch, but Justin LeBron.
Games for this Alabama team tonight. I wouldn't be surprised at all if, especially with the 12-2 lead, you see him pitching into the 8th, into the 9th. As you just saw him go 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good afternoon.
And I mentioned that as this ball is blasted to left field by Trey Calloway. That one is long gone. Trey Calloway makes it a 12-3 game as he crushes that one to left field.
Yeah, he didn't miss that. 395 feet to left field, coming off the bat at 108 miles an hour. Listen, the 2 big bats in this lineup, Oropeza and Callaway, have showed up today. As you can see him here, he gets the heater right over the plate, and he don't miss many of those, and he didn't miss that one, and he knew it.
Second home run in the game allowed by Tyler Fett. Of course, Auburn losing today, UCLA losing, Southern Miss losing, and now add Florida State to the list. Needs just one more out to get out of the inning. And Clark sprays this one out to left field, but Peyton Steele is there to retire the Hornets.
Deep to center field, and the way he swung the bat in this back part of the year has been huge for them, and obviously they needed every bit that they could get from him and that team today to survive a scare.
And for
fastball sits anywhere from 84 to 87, so imagine he's going to sit up there. He will spin it, as you saw there. You'll get a ton of that from him.
And he hits. Luke Vaughn at the plate. He already has a home run, and he gets hit.
It's another slider that just got away from him, so he obviously early on he does not have much of a feel for that pitch, which only.
And then it turned dramatically because of that 6-run 4th inning. This ball gets away, and it's another run in for Alabama as Eric Hines scores on the ball that gets away from Trey Calloway. It's 14. 3-2 over to Espaillat. He makes the throw. Holt scores. 15-3. Morao deals the 2-2. Blasted out towards right field and deep. Gone. A 2-run jack from Bryce Fowler. The Alabama lead continues to balloon.
There you got Bryce Fowler already adding to his impressive resume on the season with runners in scoring position. Came in hitting 400 in those situations, and when you get a hanging breaking ball, those go a long way when you leave them up around belt high, and Bryce didn't miss that one. Hits it 383 feet out to right field, and the Tide are absolutely rolling, putting up a football score here tonight.
In the bottom of the first. And LeBron strikes out for the third time tonight. Now getting some burn here. Pounded into the Tuscaloosa night. Gone. Brady Neal makes that ball disappear. 18-3 Alabama.
And Brady just going ahead and finishing off the trifecta at the top of that lineup. All three of the top three in this Alabama lineup has homered. And this one left the bat at 103 miles an hour and found its way quickly into the right field stands over there. He gets an elevated fastball, and he didn't miss it. And he knew it from the moment he hit it. Roll Tide?
The Tide is indeed rolling. With a solo big fly. And Torres is caught looking to finish off the bottom of the sixth inning. Including the #1 ranked team in the nation already facing elimination tomorrow afternoon.
Yep.
Alex Espaillat flies this one out to right field. It is caught by Peyton Steelberger, by the way, in left. Brady Neal out of the game.
Sounds to me, with that idea, that it would be Brady Neal.
And Steckmesser throws that one by Devin Chandler for the final out of the inning.
It happened so much for Brady Neal. It's been since the Texas series. I'm sorry, since the Arkansas series way back in April 11th was the last time that he homered. So the boys were saying, hey man, where you at? We've been looking.
And Plattner draws a 4-pitch walk. It's tough to carry it through. Williamson, ground ball over to first base, the throw to second for one. So that'll put runners. Andrew Purdy swings at the first pitch. Gives it a ride out to right field, and it is caught by Oropeza. Lim tags from third base. It's 19-3. Alabama on the sac fly RBI. Williamson on the move. There's ball 4. Osterhaus joins Williamson on the base paths in the 19.
All right.
I will be visiting again very soon. Down the line in the left. Williamson is in. A second run is in as Osterhaus joins the party. It's a 2-run double for the Ocean City, New Jersey native Evan Taylor.
And Evan Taylor getting a breaking ball, just kind of spinning up over the middle of the zone. 99 miles an hour off the bat. He stings it down the third base line. And the runners are moving on this 3-2 pitch, so obviously noted next time I make a trip.
Popped up by Justin LeBron, foul territory, and the catch is made by Williams to close down Alabama in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Devine is able to draw the walk to start up the 8th for Alabama State. His team to take advantage of this opportunity. As that pitch is inside, and that got a piece of Oropeza.
You Wonder if a switch will be made there.
Jenkins strikes out for out one.
Fight, get this thing to 3-2 and see if he can get himself on the bags.
Callaway gets punched out for the second. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Alabama's pitching staff. 12 now tonight. Et cetera, et cetera.
Learning a little bit about Jersey. Huh? Not much in Central area. Huh?
Nope. Tough play over third base. Santana's throw is not there. First pitch swinging. Great play made by Devine to cut down Kroberger at second base.
It's a very good job by Devine here, making the backhanded play
with Chiarotto. And he pumps this one into right field for a base hit. Station to station baseball for the Crimson Tide.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Chiarotto will not be.
We could see that down the line, but it will not be tomorrow night thanks to the Spartans.
Yep, the Spartans. And, you know, we've talked about how hot they have been in the month of May, 14-2, making it 15-2 today. But you go back and talk about South Carolina Upstate, like I fully expect them to be using starting the game with Chris Torres. But the thing about what they do with the bullpen is impressive.
And that closes out the 8th inning for Alabama State, 21-3. Hits this one towards the gap in left, but the catch is made for the first out by Osterhaus. Swing and a miss, and Espaillat goes down for out 2.
Tripled up on the changeup, threw it again, and got swings and misses. This ball he's had command on. He's thrown one slider as well, which was the ball that was hit to left field.
0-2 over to third base, and the throw is offline. So that Santana over at first. Ball game. Chandler goes down looking, and that caps a historic performance by Alabama. Largest margin of victory in NCAA tournament program history. A 21-3 win for Alabama. They will take on USC Upstate tomorrow